Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am stoked you're all here. First thing off, like always, I'm going to spit like I just did, and then I want to thank all the channel members. Thank you all. I appreciate you all more than you know. And thank any of you who happen to come in my knife and EDC channel and check it out. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, you could do me a huge solid by hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. I would really appreciate it. Today is not going to be a knife video. It is going to be a flashlight, EDC flashlight, my first custom flashlight, quote unquote, custom overview. And I'm going to do it a little different to where I'm going to go through the light. And then at the very end, I'll end this video and we'll go out because it's super late at night and I'll shine it, right? So that's probably going to be stupid, but I'll edit in the light on its different settings. So basically, this was my first EDC, that's right, first, it's an addiction like knives, custom light. When I say custom, it is made by FocusWorks. FocusWorks, this is the F3. They're a little company that started out as Focus Machining and Design, and I think they started back in 2015, run by a guy named Jordy. His wife Lisa helps with bookkeeping from what I understand, and his father-in-law helps with design. So it's a small company that's turning out really cool lights that they design, make the enclosure, right? This one's aluminum. You can also get them in tie and other materials. And then they put the driver in it, put it all together, right? They get the LEDs, and this is a simple type of light. So basically, the specs of this, it would come in, if you rate it by lumens, somewhere around 900 lumens, right? It uses what's called a Samsung LH351D 5000K driver. All that means is, and that's the LED, I'm sorry, 5000K LED. What that means is it's going to be a little bit more on the blue spectrum towards that white light, where when you go back, and I'll show you on another review I've got coming up, to where I chose the 4500 and it is much more yellow. So that's what that that Samsung LED rating means. And then it's got what's called a Qlite driver, which is a very simple, not a bunch of different features. It's basically low, medium, and high. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Simple light, simple driver. It's got a grade 5 titanium clip that works really well, and it runs on these 14500 little rechargeable batteries. Like this little guy right here. And so when I go out, I've got a couple of these little guys, and keep them charged up. Always have a spare one with me, spare couple, and then you just literally drop it in there, and that's taking the place of, say, a AA, right? It's about the same size, but they're going to be lithium ion, so they're going to have a lot longer run life, right? It's going to be bright longer, and they're rechargeable. So, and this one does have memory. That's a feature you can choose. What that means is, if I choose high here and I click it on high, right? So when I click it back on, it's going to come to high. So if I do the same thing, click it on low, that's that moonlight mode, the first of the three settings, and then click it back on, the memory feature, some people like it, some people don't. It's your choice when you order the light. But this one does have the memory feature. So if I wanted to go to the middle of the road, low, medium, high, low, medium. So I wanted to choose that one. Low, medium, high, low, medium, high. When I click it on, it should be medium. Nope. Let's see. Low, medium. So it's medium. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Yeah, I clicked through it. It screwed it up. So if I want to go back to low, and then turn it back on, it'll come to that same low moonlight mode. So I found it a pretty cool light. It's not a cheap date. I got this one, my first one came from Urban EDC. But if you go to FocusWorks website, they are made in Canada. They're Canadian made. This guy, I want to say, is right around $185, something like that. Not cheap, but not too expensive, right? I mean, depending on what and how often you use it. And I'm not going light crazy to where I want to have a bunch of different lights, but I do like having a good light. I do like my Qlites. I still like my Rovivons. I just thought it would be cool to support a small company and see what the fuss was about, right? So I picked up this one and another one and a couple other lights that are more down my normal that we'll go through and kind of look out for, right? But I think these guys are cool. I think they are, this is kind of the entry level. So if you were going to try and get into lights, which I urge people not to get into things that you might like if you're not just like into them anyway, if that makes any sense. And that's coming from somebody who used to not be into knives until I started buying them, so I don't practice what I preach. But if you have no interest in lights, you know, my phone lights up fine. But there is a convenience, and I do tend to use the light quite a bit when I've got it on me, because a lot of times you can benefit by lighting things up. So this is the part of the video that we're going to try where I'm going to sign off, but I'm really not signing off because we're going to walk out and we're going to do some short video of this thing shining. So I want to go ahead and say, see you outside. All right, guys, we are outside, and I think my stupid iPhone might have turned on a light. Let's see what we've got. That's high. High. That's medium. And that's the low or the moonlight. So that's just something you'd use in your hammock. If you want to really shine out there, that's medium right there, shine on that wet bush. And there's high, shining on the wet bush. So that's kind of what 900 lumens through a custom light looks like. So we'll bring it back inside and we will finish up. And through the magic of iPhone, we're back inside. Guys, I don't know if you enjoyed that. I hope you did. I've got another FocusWorks to show you guys. I've got a really cool laser to show you guys. It was so cool, I had to get the mini laser to show you guys. So lights are going to be a little different. It'll be something where I say I never edit, but I will edit the first part. I'll cut it into the part where we went outside and shined it, and then edit it back into this. We'll see if it works. You guys let me know if you like it. I appreciate you all. Please do me a favor and look out for that guy or gal to your left. Look out for that guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace. And by the way, this does have an SOS feature too. I just don't know how to turn it on. I think it's got an SOS feature. But anyway, guys, peace.